Happy Saturday. It's October 9th, 2021. I'm Marshall Manlove. Yeah, it's Saturday. Afternoon. Just hanging out online. Came back from the St. Mark's Newark Charter Volleyball match. Refereed that one, the JV and the varsity. St. Mark's won both of those matches. And the Newark Charter Patriots had been undefeated in both the JV and the varsity, suffering their first defeats at both levels. The JV went 3 sets. They just played best of 3 in JV. And in the varsity match, St. Mark's won 3-0. I just kind of want to hang out a little bit. I want to see if anybody actually picks this up. I've only been making these like 9, 10, 11, 12-minute videos. Just kind of hanging out. That's it. At some point, part of the goal, part of the master plan is to kind of just sit here like most of the day with a variety of producers, variety of hosts, and then people can kind of check in live and update scores and do interviews and stuff like that. A little tricky for me to do interviews by myself. Like if somebody was to call in right now, it'd be a little tricky. I'd have to actually pause because to watch this all transpire on the screen would be kind of too back of the house, so to speak. Big football game last night in Delaware was actually broadcast on ESPNU. It was Middletown High School taking on St. Joseph's Prep out of Philadelphia, and Middletown lost 24-6. That is their first loss. They will probably get some bonus points in the tournament for that. I'm not really sure how those tournament bonus points go now. They change all the time. Yeah, we have 8 divisions now. It used to be just 2 when I started doing all this 25 years ago or so. But that was that. 24-6. They are no longer undefeated. Still undefeated in Delaware, though. This picture on DelawareSports.com has nothing to do with what's going on in football now. I just have old pictures on my hard drive from my old Delaware sports days. This happens to be one of the Delmar Wildcats winning a state championship, whenever that was. Long time ago. But let's check out some of the highlights from yesterday. Jaron Sample rushed for 4 touchdowns for Sussex Tech. And the Ravens blanked Brandywine 41-0. All the scoring done in the first quarter, which means during the, first half, means during the second half there was a running clock. What does a running clock mean? It means it just runs. Incomplete passes, runs out of bounds, penalties, all that stuff. The clock just continues to run unless there's an injury or a timeout. It's really called the mercy rule. Salesianum quarterback Connor Campbell ran for 2 touchdowns and threw 2 others as the Sows ran over Caesar Rodney 44-8. The Riders' lone touchdown, a 60-yard pass from Andre Moore to Nate White. Appoquinimink was a victor over Dover 34-28. Ryan Von Brandt, the Jaguar quarterback, scored twice and threw 1 touchdown. James Kilby found the end zone for the Senators twice. Tower Hill quarterback Brandon Hickey threw for 2 touchdowns and ran in 2 of his own as the Hillers crushed St. Andrews 44-0. Dominic Peatlock caught the 2 touchdown passes. The Odessa Ducks win a 5-set thriller against Hodson Votac, 2 victories in a row for the second-year program, and now they are 3-7. Not in the hunt for a playoff spot, but they are showing promise. And why would I put that up there? I don't know. Odessa's close. They're all very friendly over there. They're having a good time. Everything seems very, very positive. The kids are underdogs just because they're only a second-year program. So the kids are only the varsity roster is comprised of sophomores and freshmen only. There's no juniors or seniors in the school. So it's interesting to watch a program grow like that. There are a couple of other scores that I saw that came in here today. Caesar Rodney and field hockey beat the Milford Bucks 2-1. William Penn beat Seaford 2-0. Archmere Academy stays undefeated, and they beat their rivals at St. Mark's High 10-7. Gone are the days when St. Mark's was a Division I program, a big school. So when they dropped down to Division II, and Archmere was like, oh no, now we got to play St. Mark's because they're still a powerful team. But it's Archmere who proves to be the powerful team right now. And there are some highlights that are listed here on Websites for Sports. Chris Albero rushed for 106 yards and threw for 78. That's the quarterback for the Auks. He also hit a 22-yard field goal. And Matt Delos, 2 receptions for 32 yards. Connor Udovich, 3 receptions for 42, etc. Kieran Udovich, 10 tackles and a sack for the Auks. Conrad ran over Christiana 39-14. I know there's no statistics up there right now. And that is it for football. In soccer, I knew that Newark Charter was playing Hodson Votech, and they won 5-1. Somebody scored a hat trick there. Let me go find out who that was. Whoops, not going to find it there, Marshall. Lasnik. I want to get his first name, give him his proper recognition. It would be the Diamond State Conference, Newark Charter Patriots, soccer roster. Looks like Jackson Lasnik, sophomore. 3 goals for the Patriots. Back to these scores here. Del Mar loses to Worcester Prep out of Maryland, 5-3. St. Mark's, tough time over Delcastle, 1-0. Although Delcastle is a Division I school now. Or, well, they have been for quite some time, but St. Mark's is a Division II school. St. Elizabeth, 6-1 over AI DuPont. Clicking that button wasn't going to give me the results. Ooh, somebody scores 4 goals for St. Elizabeth. Let's find out who that is. Go to the Catholic schools. Viking sports. Boys soccer roster. Spencer Trolio, 4 goals for the Vikings. Congratulations to him and the Vikings. They improved to 3-5 on the year. What else? What other scores are in here today? That's it for... Uh-oh. What has happened to the video there? Hang on. We will fix it. I like when the face freezes. Yeah, that's great. It's bad enough the face moves around and it freezes. It freezes in place. I'm never in a place where you want it to freeze. That's for sure. Let me try chatting. Think I'm only talking to myself again. I will say hello. Where'd the question mark go? There we go. Hello. That doesn't seem to be working. All right. This is brought to you by me, Marshall Manlove, hypnotist. Had a great show last night in Pennington, New Jersey, at the Pennington School, a school that was established in 1839, a boarding school, just like St. Andrews in Middletown. I happened to meet somebody who was going to school who lives in Middletown. So I said I was from Middletown, Delaware, and he came up after me, after the show, to talk to me. And I kind of wondered, like, why, if you got a beautiful boarding school like St. Andrews in Middletown, why not just go there? But he went to Pennington, New Jersey. And then, coming home, thought I'd take 95 because it was safe at like 11 o'clock at night. Hour-long jam on 95 in the construction zone there. Very, very aggravating. Good to see that I have one viewer. Hello, viewer, whoever that is. Oh, actually, I have one viewer on Twitch, too. What if the one viewer is my wife? Probably not. She sees enough of me. Let me refresh the chat. See if my chat's up there. Oh, yeah, my chat is up there. So if you would like to recommend that I talk about somebody, please send me an email to mysportsreports@gmail.com. I really want to pay attention to people who have done something special, set a personal record, perhaps a school record, reached a milestone of some sort. Be happy to talk about them. I'm broadcasting this to Delaware Sports, but I am not limited to Delaware Sports. This is also going out to My Sports Reports on YouTube and Twitch and rumble.com. So pick the viewing service that you would like. Please subscribe to any or all of them. It's going to be easier to watch these videos because they're organized better on these other websites. To try to get this on Facebook all the time, you have to set a special notification, a special setting, so that you get notifications of new posts. Otherwise, you're going to have to remember to visit the page and then scroll down to see if there's anything new. Don't expect you to do that. So just sign up for one of those other pages and you'll get a notification when it comes out. Let's see, what else? Nothing going on tomorrow. It is Sunday. I'll see if there's anything I want to talk about tomorrow or not. Just might take the day off and try to work behind the scenes on some stuff here. I want to try to figure out how to set up the YouTube and Twitch sites so I can read chats if anybody actually decides to chat with me. I can send a message on Twitch. Let me see if anybody answers. Twitch is actually a gaming site. Aha, it did work. I did just send a question to my, it's My Sports Report on Twitch. Nobody owns My Sports Reports, but they wouldn't let me add the S. Second pot of coffee, by the way. That's why I'm a little extra chatty. Waiting for somebody to say hello to me. Nobody's doing it. All right. Well, then I guess I'll leave. All right. That's it for this stream. Since nobody wants to talk to me, not even my wife, I guess I could go upstairs and talk to her, though. Right? Unless she tells me to come back down here and do some more video. Then I'll know what the deal is. All right, that's it for me. I'm Marshall Manlove, and now I am out. Have a great rest of your weekend. Cheesy.